welcome back. This week we're going to try to do a sew along of a dress that I'm obsessed with that is super expensive, and I think I can make it way cheaper. The other day I was mindlessly scrolling through my Instagram and I have seen this dress pop over and over and over. Like, influencers that I follow have been wearing it. It's on ads, and I've seen it everywhere on my feed, on the story. So I finally came in and clicked on the link, and it took me to an Anthropologie. It took me to Anthropologie, and the first thing that I noticed, it was $298, and I was like, okay, listen, Marisa, like, I was talking to myself saying, you don't need this dress. Number one, because you don't have an occasion. This will be perfect for any like garden, I don't know, wedding, or if you're going to some like fancy event or something like that. It's perfect for a day dress, perfect for whatever. So and I don't have any, I don't go anywhere. Okay, I go to the farmer's market or the supermarket. I go to the movie theater. I occasionally go to have pupusas down the road, or I go to my garden, or I mow my lawn. So that's pretty much what I do all day. I don't have any occasion to make this dress for, but I would love to have it in my wardrobe. Just saying. So let's talk about the basics of this dress. It says that is polyester. If I zoom it up, it looks like it has princess seams. It says that it has a back zip and you can wear a bra with it. It doesn't say that it's lined or what kind of percent of polyester it has. So I thought I could recreate this with a pattern that I found the other day at the antique mall for $1.50, and it was my size 36. This is Simplicity 3426. I believe this is from 1969, and what I love about it is just very similar kind of silhouette, but I mean the belt, I need that belt in my life. So very similar. I think it has the same volume. It's not the same torso wise because we have the bust dart and the waist darts, but I think I prefer this style than the other style. I don't know. I love princess seams, but I can fit the front, but the back, you know, that's gonna be probably a hassle. So this will be easier. It has a facing and it has all the parts here, so I think I'm gonna use this one for that pattern. And I think although it's not the same bodice, I think it will look very similar. Fabric wise, I decided to use, and I know I'm rolling my eyes because I know what you're gonna say, but I have this quilting cotton that I bought in Puerto Rico. It was $5 a yard. I think I bought 4 or 5 yards of it, and I think although it's not the same color, I think the clusters of flowers will kind of like make it look like the other ones. Also, it's 100% cotton, and I know the original, the skirt and everything is lined, but because it's a heavier fabric and not as drapey as the polyester, it will hold its shape kind of similar. And I have enough, if I want to make it a little bit more casual, I can probably add a tier skirt to it. I don't know, leaving that hanging out there. I already read the back of the pattern, and it says that I have enough fabric to make my size, and I even can squeeze one of the belt if I get the belt buckle, which I'm going to go ahead and try to find. I have the zipper, which I bought an invisible zipper, and it says that I need a 14-inch invisible zipper, and I have some bias binding optional. I don't know what I need that for, but I think I'm good to go. So before I start cutting into my fabric, I'm going to go ahead and rip some muslin. I'm going to just transfer my pattern pieces because of course I don't want to cut into a vintage pattern, and then transfer those to my muslin, try the fit, and then take it from there. So let's get started. Hello guys, it's a couple of days later. It's 10 a.m. and a lot have happened, so I think we needed to have a little update. So you guys saw me tracing, cutting, doing a muslin fit, and all the information that I got it there. I was a little worried that I didn't know the metrics that they used back in the 1960s. This is from 1960, by the way. But I right away noticed that it was quite fit on the waist, and if I look in the back, it says that it's for a size 28 waist. So I knew that I had to add to the waist, but also I was a little worried because I'm a little short torso and I didn't know and I didn't want to have any excess, and I wanted it to hit right on the waist. Well, when I did the muslin, it was perfection, but I noticed that the neck was too high, so I lowered that 3 inches and I lowered 1/4 inch on the armhole, and I gave myself a little bit more space. So I translate all that to my pattern pieces, and then I was showing my mom how to do princess seams, and I ended up princess seaming this up. So I now have tons of pieces, so I redirect the grain of the fabric as to be cut, and I need to now for sure do another muslin fit. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I want to cut back because I mean this is like so unnecessary. But one thing that I think is very important is that I think I'm not gonna use that quilting cotton. I don't know, I may not, because I thought about using this fabric. I mean, I think it's a polyester. I have to do a burn test. It's very sheer. It has a little body, but not as much. And I think for this dress, I mean, I may or may not have enough, so that's why I don't know if I'm gonna use it. But I thrifted this for $2.99. Here is the and hold on, if I open it up, I mean, can you see it? The only thing that I think I have to just do the roses down. That makes sense. The roses down. Oh my god. And I think I have like 6. This might be for curtains or something. I don't know. I don't know what this was originally for, but I mean, it has the roses. Can you see it? But I'm gonna take a little piece of this, and I think I'm gonna try to find a lining. And if I need a lining, I need a lot of lining. Like a lot of lining. But this is to be determined. But can you see my vision? You can. I know you can. Hello guys, it's Monday. It's 9:45 p.m. I need to go to bed. I'm in so much pain. I had my chemo port removed and I feel, I don't know, it feels so weird not to have it. I had it for so long anyway, but tons to catch up. Number one, I did a fit test for the new bodice, Improve and princess themed bodice, and Carlos helped me fit it, which I thought it was just like, he did such a great job. He did a lot of the smoothing. I think just now because the back pieces on the shoulder are cut on the bias, they grew a little bit, so we took all the error. He did took all the excess out, and I just transferred the information to the new pattern pieces. Also, I found that the straps were a little thick, so I narrowed them a little bit. I think just because before it was just so high neck, and then I don't know, it was just so modest. So I took it in, and then I took all the seams and I matched them just to make sure that I don't have anything hanging. And then I need to do another muslin test. I have to do a final test. I think we got it. I think I got it. Anyway, so I also got the buckle for the belt to use with this dress, and I was so excited. It was supposed to come in on Thursday and it arrived today. I was just like jumping of joy. And then I did a burnt test for the fabric, and if I follow the chart for the flame color, the smell, and the ash, is silk. Guys, I got 5 yards of silk, okay, for $2.99. I mean, unbeatable. So I'm going to go tomorrow and get some lining, and I'm going to take a little piece of it just to match it and make sure that I get the right color. I don't want it to be too white or too dark. I want it to be kind of like the same color, and maybe I'm pushing it, but if everything is okay tomorrow with the new fit, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and I think it will go really, really fast. I need a new zipper also, so that. And then I had a itty bitty piece of muslin, and I had this new pattern that I want to do, which is not going to be in this video, but that's what you see me fitting. It's just trying to see what size I am on this one, and I need to figure it out what color I want to make this dress. But so excited about all this new sewing and inspiration, and I don't know, I feel inspired, and my sojo is back. Anyway, so that's the update. See you guys tomorrow. Hello guys, it's 2 p.m. This morning I work on the simplicity pattern, which I need to cut and get out of the floor. I will do that right now. For that project, which I'm not going to go into details, I got 2 different buttons, cover up buttons, and then the real buttons. I got them 1/8 of an inch smaller than they suggested. They suggested them to be 5/8, but I prefer to probably have one more and smaller than having, I don't know, it was just like one of those things. But I got the buttons for what I needed for this, and then I got the 2 items that I went to get for the main dress in this video, which is the blue one. So I got some lining. This is polyester pongee lining. I got 4 yards, and it was $6.95, so I paid $28 for it, which is a lot of money. And then I got some interfacing, and I got 2 yards, and this one was $6.49. And I've been having a lot of issues trying to get the fusible woven interfacing, and they have it, so I got it. I got 2 yards. I usually soak my interfacing and wash everything, but I think this dress is going to be definitely a dry clean only thing, because I don't know if I can ruin the actual fabric, because I have no information from it, because it's thrifted. just if you caught this video halfway through. And then the only other thing that I thought it was a splurge, but a good splurge, is this Mettler cotton, and it has a silk finish to it, and I'm not kidding, you cannot beat good thread. Good thread is, I think, good needles, and then good thread is just like sometimes it's very important. Anyway, so I got a very similar cream color because I didn't know if I have one. I probably have one, but I didn't want to risk it, so I got the matching thread, and this was $8, so it was a little expensive on the expensive side, but at the same time it's a very good thread. So let me start cutting this one down and then get into the main dress, the 60s dress. I need to do again the final fit. Hope it is the final one, and then, oh my god, start cutting and start sewing. Room. It's 6:50, by the way, in the morning, and I left my computer open or on, my iron plug. I left the lights on, the light on my sewing machine on. Like, I mean, I don't know what happened, but I was so frustrated yesterday because I couldn't get the back right, and I knew that I had to kind of like straight that bias thing that I did on the back, and I had to like take that V shape out. It was curling and rolling and whatever, and I pull this pattern out, which is very similar to it. I didn't know, I didn't look into this, and then I tried my pieces on top of it, and guys, they were like spot on good. The only thing that I did was to shape the excess from actually under my bust. It was too big. So besides that, I didn't do anything to it. I think I added this part here just because I had it continuous, so I know now why they did that. So that's what I did. I shaved it out, and then I narrow a little bit and lift it, because this was like going this way, so I lifted this a little bit up. So now I'm gonna do the final, I hope it's final muslin. I think it's needed. I cannot skip this, and then hopefully wear that. This has been like, I mean, if I had started with this because this is what I wanted, it will have been done by now. But I did all the math, and it's right here. So I pretty much measure all my actual pieces of clothing that I'm going to be excluding the seams, and it matched. So it's, I have half an inch under my on my bust, and then I have half an inch on, or an inch on my waist. So let's try it. Okay, an hour later, I did the fit test one last time. There was a little bit of an excess here, which we pinched, cut, and moved. I'm not going to muslin it again. This is my 5th time, and I know I'm a little extra with the muslin because I want the fit to be perfect, but sometimes you have to let the fabric do its magic. So I'm just going to stop here, go ahead and cut. But I have things to do this morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, have breakfast because I have a little bit of a headache, or a massive headache. And then when I'm back, I'm going to have my house all for myself, and then I'm going to be able to sew after that. Okay, I cut into the bodice, and I cut the front center, and it was just a weird, like, random flower up here. So I used the fabric, and I got now the center flowers where it should go. I think it was important. The piece that I cut for the front, I used it for the back, so it was not wasted. But I have a lot, like a hole right in the middle, but I capture this no, 2 clusters of flowers. There you go, right on here. So the time has come to change the serger thread. I think it's important to serge it. I was gonna do like French seam, but I mean yeah, who wants to go through that? No, well, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it to white. I don't have cream, but I think white will be okay. And then at least construct the bodice. I want to just like check that out for today. I am kicking myself because the thread that I have right now is perfect for the other project. So I don't know if you, but I hate with passion changing the serger thread. I do the knot, and that helps a lot, but I mean, even the trying to thread the needles, I cannot even like see. Anyway, let's stop complaining and do it.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue too. That blue. Sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing all night long? Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you since I ran into you. Do you need a picture? Well, I get so. It's hard to take one when your iPhone's full. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Not blue.
Okay. I may need to go up. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Okay guys, I am in my sports bra. I'm now trying to match the seams on the inside of the dress just to hand sew and finish at least the lining. I think I think it looks really good, my hem. So I think I can just go ahead and do, I don't know, I may go and get that roll hem foot. Because I think that's exactly what it needs, this dress. So now I am matching my seams and just to hand sew the lining to the lining skirt and have everything in case. That makes sense. I attached my label. I mean, legit. And you know, things shift and move, so I'm trying to make sure that at least my seams match, and then I will wiggle whatever. I may pass to, I don't think you will need it, but yeah, if I think it needs reinforcement, I'll do probably like a hand reinforcement and whatever, and then I'm going to finish my shoulders. So I've never done this method. So you just sew and then you just attach your, I always done that burrito method. This is easy. So you just leave your shoulders one side undone. So you sew one side and then you have one undone, and then you go ahead and sew the top, and then when you pull it out, it's like that. I'm the worst explainer. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and some stuff and finish this, and I have until 5. I twirl on my dress, I call my mom, I did everything, and I don't know now if a belt will be it. I think if I do a belt, I would love it to be 1 inch instead of like 2 inches. I think this is too big, so this may not happen. I was really looking forward to make the belt, but at the same time I don't want it to be too much because I think it's too big. I think if it was smaller would have been better. Anyway. Sunday, so it means that we put our hair in a shower cap with some conditioning because these curls need some hydration. But I am almost done. I would say I'm 95%, maybe 100%, but I think it's 95%. Let me turn this around. Okay, the dress is behind the orange one, and I finished the orange one. I had to spend the entire afternoon yesterday trying to fix the back because it was something. But we're not talking about the orange, we're talking about the main event, the blue. Love. I may be done, almost not. But now I want to see if I do the belt. I did the hem, and it looks quite crappy. I was going to do it by hand, but I was just like, you know what? I don't think nobody's going to be looking at my hem. I was gonna buy the roll hem foot for my machine, and then I thought it closed at 6, it closed at 5, and I arrived at 5:15. The place was closed, so I'm out of my foot, so I had to do whatever I could. I wish it was a roll hem. It will have look nicer. Now to the belt. So I got 2 kits. I'm going to try the first one. It came with this thing, which I don't know what this is for. Well, this is to make the belt, but I don't know if you put the fabric here and then you tuck the seams in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I opened this up and it comes with a little template. It has 2 parts here, and then the little male part, I'll say. I don't know what that is called. I have 2. Hope I don't make a mistake, so I'm going to go ahead and make the template with the fabric. I may use both fabrics just for good measure, because that's quite see-through. And then just try this on. You see, just pray for me. Okay guys, I gave up. It's falling apart. I don't know if you can see here, it's already detaching. I attached it to the wrong side of the belt. I don't like this anything. I like the buckle. I don't like this. I should have done it with my own interfacing. And then the grommets, I used the ones that they sent me, and that was a disaster. So I'm going to just call this a fail. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this hair ready and put on the dress and show you guys the dress in 3, 2, 1.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left,